and talking to us, I wanted to officially announce our presenters. And I think I have at least one of them in the room. If you're going to be participating in the showcase and you're here tonight, drop a Christmas tree in the chat so I can see you. I see Rhonda's in the house. Do I have anybody else? Just want to double check. All right, let's get this party started with Rhonda. Rhonda's going to be doing a class on image accessibility checker. Now, Rhonda is legally blind, and so she knows firsthand what it means to need to be able to see what is available to her as a customer. So she's going to be giving us the details so that we can reach more people. There's an entire audience of people who are not being reached. Rhonda, do you want to unmute yourself? Do you want to add anything? You want to give us a little 30-second spiel?
Yes, of course I do. I will always take that opportunity when I can. Thank you. So yeah, people who are colorblind, people whose eyes are a little older than they used to be, all of that, like, which is hello, all of us. And so you may not realize, but there's about 20-25% of people are colorblind. So you make a Christmas flyer, you put white on green, white on red. It's invisible to them. They don't even know there's words there. It's not even just, oh, it's hard to see, or I got to squint, turn my head and stand on my head and put my arm up a little or whatever. They can't see it. People who are neurodiverse, if something is just, it looks like somebody just vomited stuff all over the page, they'll be like, my brain can't process this. I'm not even looking. How are you going to sell that? How are you going to have people want to buy from you or have you merch for them or whatever if they can't even read your graphics or your flyer? So that's what I'm dealing with. I got a special tool that's a visual accessibility checker that you'll all be able to have. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda. I hadn't even considered neurodivergence. That's something I hadn't really thought about, but it didn't even arrive to me to consider colorblindness. Because what you're saying is if I have an Etsy shop and it's green and white, then if the person is colorblind, they can't see a single one of those products.
No, my friend who's colorblind, I asked, and it's like there's not even words there. I showed him a Christmas flyer. I says, I bet you can't even see this. He goes, nope, I can see the dates, which are black on white, and then there's just a whole bunch of I can't even tell you what it is on the page. And so the whole point of the flyer was lost completely on someone who's colorblind. And a lot of people go, there's not that many. I'm telling you, 20% a lot of people.
Well, if 20% paid $1,000 a piece, 20% starts
exactly.
Starts to feel
exactly.
Like different.
And then you add in just visually impaired generally, like just lower vision or have trouble seeing or older eyes, all of that. And you add the neurodiverse. Now you're talking 40%. So you're talking 40% of your sales gone bye-bye because they can't read your stuff.
I can't wait for this session. This is going to be exciting. She's going to be with us Saturday, 9 Central. Sorry, PST. So sorry, PST. I know that's like 7:30 in the morning, but here's the deal. I got some gifts for y'all. So if it's too early for you, you can be able to get the replay. And we'll talk about how to get the replay later tonight. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I can't wait for your session. Thank you. All right, next up we have Miss Tara Geraghty. She's going to be talking to us about the Customer Journey Audit. Like, how do you follow your customer so that you can make sure you're not losing customers and losing not just the original sale, but making sure you keep them for repeat sales. So she'll be in to talk about that. We have Mr. Hatiná, and she's going to be talking to us about how do we move from ideas to sellable products. All right. I saw her freebie hunt. So she's doing a freebie for us. And she's coming and she's teaching live. If you've never had a class with Hatiná, you better be in there. It's always a good learning experience. Okay? She'll be with us at 12:30 Central Standard Time. All right, let's see. We got Miss Renee Simpson. I think I saw some Christmas trees for Renee. Renee, you in the house?
I'm here.
Perfect. All right, so Renee's going to be talking to us about the collab protocol. You want to give us a spiel on what the collab protocol is and just a little bit about what you're going to talk about?
Okay. So something that I realized that I was doing when I did collaborations, sometimes I didn't even know if the collaboration was even worth it. Or I'll get at the end of the collaboration and found that there were gaps. There were things that I could have leveraged that I didn't see or whatnot. The
Oh.
collab overhaul, the collab protocol is really about not only recognizing or evaluating if the collab is even worth it. And it's not just collabs, it's collab partnerships or sponsorships. Seeing if it's even worth
Hmm.
it. But then once you decide, yeah, it's worth it, do I need to make any adjustments to that?
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm,
let me go through different stages. Let me go through fully planning, setting
mm-hmm,
up with the tools, making sure contracts are in place,
mm-hmm,
um,
mm-hmm.
executing it. And then once you go through the full collaborations, then going back, doing your follow ups, looking, making sure that everything happened, and just evaluating. So it's really helping you just leverage the whole process of that collaboration, partnership, or sponsorship.
I love that, Renee. So I know that this is I've got pillars of learning. So this is one I'm personally excited about. A, because I'm literally doing this in real time, like right alongside. I have been I have been a sponsor. I've been a feature sponsor. I've invested in sponsorships, and I've had some very small systems to kind of track impact or return on investment. But I'm looking forward to this session because I'm like, I bet I can do a lot better job. Hint, hint, many of you are going to be doing bundles and summits. And I think Renee's tool is going to help us all just get more grounded in how do we determine which bundles or summits events to do? When do we know they're winning? When should, because some of them you should be paying for. I think a lot of people have um uh a lot of hesitation. I've paid the investment. It's always been worth it. But with the right tool, you can make that decision from a better place. So I'm super excited about your session. She's gonna be seeing us at 2 p.m. Central. And yeah, y'all need to sign up. Y'all need to sign up. Thanks, Renee. Next up, we have Miss Valerie. Miss Valerie is gonna be talking to us about 50 doodle font theme ideas. Now, y'all know these trending, right? Right? With all the AI, people are looking, they want to draw, they want to doodle, they want to doodle like they were back in Miss Johnson's class in 8th grade. They want doodles to be part of their aesthetics. Don't be surprised if we see a lot of Christmas doodle pajamas. Okay? So she is going to be coming to talk to us about some doodle font theme ideas and ways that you can leverage them. Okay? All right. And then y'all know I'm gonna take this opportunity to teach y'all some things. I grew an email list from 0 to 500 people using DM strategy. I have gotten sales. I've gotten year-long memberships through DM messaging. So I'm going to be showing you and kind of pulling another layer back to say, hey, this is what you need to know. These are the tools I use to do it. And you got to start asking for the sale. You have to ask. All right. And I'm going to talk to you about how to ask. So I'll be doing that. And then last but certainly not least, we got Mr. Adrian Scott in the room. He's going to be showing us this excellent plug-in that centers around how to start and grow that newsletter. Okay? Newsletters are actually another great way to convert and bring people in. Okay? They convert into sales and they can convert into email lists, having really good quality, strong email list. Okay? So he'll be wrapping us up. That's 7 sessions over the course of one day. I'm kind of testing the waters here. I'm trying to see how much I can handle. Like, what can I actually do? And so those are going to be our presenters for our first Christmas in July bundle and showcase. Y'all give them some love in the chat.